Welcome to the Explainer. So when you look out at your yard, what do you see? Just a patch of grass that needs mowing? Well, today we're going to dig into something pretty cool, how landscaping can actually solve some major hidden problems, seriously boost your home's value, and best of all, create a personal oasis right outside your door. Okay, let's get real for a second. You have this dream, right? This vision of a perfect yard, but the reality, it's often, well, frustrating. We're talking mud pits, grass that just won't grow, or a slope that's totally unusable. Sound familiar? Yeah. So many of us have been in that exact spot. All right, so what if you could just snap your fingers and have that perfect lawn? Instantly. It sounds kind of like magic, but there's a real way to do it. The fastest path by far to a lush green yard is getting sod professionally installed. It is an absolute game changer. You just get to skip that whole long, frustrating process of trying to grow a lawn from seed. And when you actually look at the two side by side, the difference is just stark. It really is a tale of two lawns. For anyone who wants results, sod is the clear winner. You get an immediate, uniform, beautiful lawn that you can actually use in just a few weeks. Seeding? Well, that's more of a months-long gamble. Your soil is exposed, and more often than not, you're just growing a fantastic crop of weeds. So how do they get that instant result? It's not just about unrolling some grass like a carpet. There's a real process to it, a professional method. You've got the initial consult, then super thorough site prep, the actual precision installation, and then rolling and watering. It's this meticulous step-by-step approach that makes sure the roots connect with the soil, which is the key to making that lawn thrive for years to come. Okay, now here's a total game changer, and this one might surprise you. You do not have to wait for spring. Seriously, sod can be installed literally any time of year. Think about that. You could fix a muddy, miserable winter yard and have it perfectly rooted and ready to go for the very first warm day of the year. And the best part? A lot of pros will actually guarantee their work, even if it's a winter installation. So a beautiful lawn is amazing, right? But a truly great yard? It's about more than just looking pretty. A really well-designed landscape solves critical problems, problems you might not even realize you have. Here's the crucial point, and it's a big one. Your landscaping is actually your first line of defense against some seriously expensive problems. We're talking about things like soil erosion and, even foundation damage from water not going where it's supposed to. At the end of the day, this is all about protecting your single biggest investment, your home. And the way experts tackle this is pretty smart. They use strategic solutions like this, a dry creek bed. It's this really clever blend of art and science. I mean, it looks like a beautiful, natural part of your yard, right? But its real job is to be a workhorse, channeling heavy rainwater away from your house and protecting your property. And believe me, these solutions have a massive real-world impact. We see it all the time in customer reviews. Take Kenny Chrysler's story. They had an old, failing retaining wall and major drainage issues. A pro came in, completely redid it, and boom! Not only is the problem solved, but it's now a beautiful, stable feature in their yard. It's a total transformation. Okay, so once all those invisible problems are solved, that's when the real fun begins. Now we get to talk about transforming that functional yard into a true outdoor living space, basically making it an extension of your home. And the way you do that is with something called hardscaping. It's a fancy word for all the permanent stuff: patios, walkways, fire pits, you name it. These structures are what create defined areas for you to hang out, entertain, and just relax. Think of them as the bones of your outdoor living room. And the final result? It's so much more than just a slab of concrete. As a client, Mike McDonald, put it, it's about turning your backyard into a personal oasis. It's about creating a space with beautiful flagstone walkways and a big paver patio that completely changes how you live and experience your home. And you know what? Creating that oasis isn't just good for your soul, it's a really smart financial move. We're talking a proven investment. Professional landscaping can increase your property's value by as much as 15%. That's a huge return. So what's the secret ingredient that pulls all of this together? From solving those tricky drainage issues all the way to building a full-blown oasis? Well, let's talk about what makes a real difference. First off, it really starts with a deep, deep foundation of expertise. You can't fake this stuff. I mean, look at these numbers. The founder, Ed Johnson, has been in this industry for 30 years. The
The company itself has been in business for over 15. That's decades of dedicated experience. And of course, they're fully licensed and insured. That's the baseline.
But here's the thing. Technical skill is one thing, but what the client reviews really tell us is that the true differentiator is something else. It's about partnership. Stacey Wagner said it perfectly. Communication, attention to detail, execution. He listened to my thoughts and preferences. See? It's about them working with you, not just for you. And that all comes down to one thing: trust. It's about getting top-tier quality, for sure, but delivered with honesty and transparency. As another client, Robert McDonald, put it, not only does Ed do quality work, he's a good dude. He's super honest, friendly, and keeps you in the loop. That's what it's all about. It's that trust that makes all the difference. So, all of this leaves us with a final thought. Your yard, it's really not just a patch of grass you have to mow every week. It's this whole dynamic system. It can be a problem solver, an environmental champion, and most importantly, an amazing extension of your home. It just makes you wonder, what hidden potential is waiting to be unlocked right outside your door? So if you're in the Atlanta or Beaufort area and you're ready to start unlocking that potential, you can actually get started with a free, no-obligation consultation. It's the perfect first step to see what's really possible for your own space.